Yo, peace. Sometimes, but I was Drew. You were almost first. Error was first. Shout out to everybody who's here. Black is beautiful. Word, 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 word. So, my family's going to see like their aunt right now, and stream is offline. It's really bad connection out here, but hopefully you guys can see some of this. But anyway, this, well, at least what I think it is. This is it's the YouTube so that you get when you hit 100,000 subscribers. So here we go. Let me know if this isn't working and I should stop because I can go closer to the Wi-Fi router. So this is at least I think it's the play button. Answer any questions. I love to answer any questions that you guys may have about YouTube and whatever. Big notices though, I am going to be in New York tomorrow. I fly in. I'm going to the Gary V Voice Con, and on Wednesday at around 5:30, we'll be meeting at Bryant Park in Manhattan for like a little meetup. So if you're in New York City, come through Wednesday. It'll be fun. And also, I'll be in Boston the next weekend. This next weekend, I'll be in Boston at the Elevation Conference. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. All right, guys. So this is it. All right, man. So y'all know, like, I've been waiting for this for a minute. Like, I've been like really excited about hitting 100K, and this is kind of like the staple that you get. So it's like my first award here. Yes, please go closer to the router because you keep cutting out. Okay, I'll move closer. All right, I'll go in the kids' room. Follow me. It's gonna be less light though. Oh. Sorry, guys. It's very unprofessional. Is that better? Worst time to stream, bad quality. Is that better? Yes, no, yeah. Much better. Okay, awesome. So right now I'm in the boys' room. Families with their aunts. So here we go. This is really your award. I'll just keep it at my house. It's official. Silver play button. Right there, belief in fatherhood, guys. That's us. Um, I can't even believe it, man. Like, I don't know. It's clean though, right? That's us, man. Like all y'all. This is all y'all right here. This is not. I mean, it is us. You know what I'm saying? But this is like, if it wasn't for you guys, this is nothing. You know. So, congratulations, we did it, y'all. Um, just so you guys know, I know I haven't been the most consistent with putting up videos. but I have been working on developing a team and uh, developing a lot of other things that I went from being a YouTuber, right? Or like a dude who put up videos to a YouTuber to like a father figure to like now I like have a legit like media company now, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? So Belief in Fatherhood is not just on YouTube now, it's everywhere. Um, so with everything that I have going on now, it's like I have to get things in place or I won't be able to play anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to play. But let me get into some of these questions if you guys have any. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. Everybody in here. Adina. I think Adina's congratulating me, but she just graduated from college. So congratulations to you, Adina. I saw that on Facebook. Are you doing a giveaway soon? Yes. I will be doing a giveaway soon this week, actually. Rubik, yo, you were there in the beginning. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rubik. I remember you commenting super early on in the videos. I appreciate that. Matthew Jameson, I just talked to you the other day. Great connecting with you. Thank you so much for being a part of my community and sending me beats occasionally. Where the beats at, bro? I need more beats. It's great to be a part of this live. Most YouTubers just upload video like 3 weeks later. I just got this the other day and I was like, man, how am I gonna make this video and be creative? But it was getting overwhelming and I know that I'm leaving out of town tomorrow. You see like bumblebees, like helmet over here. I should put it on. All right, it's lit. So like, I'm gonna be out of town in New York, and I didn't know. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Um, I didn't know if I was gonna actually put this up. You know what I'm saying? But now that I just had it and I had the time, I was just like, man, let me just go ahead and throw this up right now. Are you gonna film the kids' reactions? Maybe I should. The kids have been wilding out today, like a lot of trouble. Uh, Theo, Theo was wilding out. Uriah's like completely sick, and so yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I don't believe I'm the best YouTuber, but I appreciate that. Seeing you on TED. Thank you so much for watching the TED Talk. If you have not seen the TED Talk, it is on TED.com right now. Check that out. It's on TED's YouTube page, so check that out. You're gonna put the kids in any sports? Yeah, I hope to. Well, Theo's really been into parkour lately, so he's doing this like kindercore situation. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Uriah, he's probably going to be more into like football or soccer or something like that. We'll see. Now, this is interesting. My glasses are fogging up. Anaya is the sweetest thing ever. She's definitely changed my outlook on parenting a lot. Where's the music at? If you go through the videos, Toxicated Guilt, if you go through the videos, you'll hear new music that you've never heard before because I score the vlogs now. So, yeah. More merch. We're working. Me and RJ are working on this Frank merch. I want everything to go and be on Frank. Before it was kind of like, oh, I was gonna make a Uriah shirt and a Theo shirt. I made a Uriah hat, but I don't want my kids to be the mascots of the show. You know what I'm saying? So Frank is kind of where all the stuff is gonna go. So I hope you guys appreciate that. You really want this shirt? Me too. Like I want you to have this shirt, and I want to be able to sell it. Your breath hot. It is hot, Trippy Red Stan. And I'm gonna just go ahead and delete you because I know you're not a part of our crew here. I'm gonna just put you in timeout. But anyway, yeah. It's getting super foggy in here right now. You should team up with LaGuardia Cross. And can I get a shout out? Sure you can. Is it Dacaria? Me and LaGuardia, we have started a podcast that we need someone to engineer. We've done three episodes. Only one of them has come out, but we need someone to take over the engineering aspect of it. Put them in men's volleyball. It's gonna blow up soon. Okay. Frank needs a catchphrase. His catchphrase is "Talk to you soon." Bye bye. Yeah, he actually does need a lot of catchphrases. What advice would you give to someone who is just graduated from college and has no idea what to do with her life? Hmm. Hold tight. My question is, what do you want to do? What do you like doing? What are you interested in? Do whatever you're interested in. You got the time. I think during that time when you just get out of college and you have your degree and you're trying to figure out where to put your worth in, I think you should really start investing in yourself and really exploring the things that you've always been interested in, whether it be animals or, I don't know, the construction of tennis balls, like whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like figure that one thing out and just dabble and, do a lot of different things. I can't believe I have this. Like, what does this mean to you guys? Like, does this solidify me as a YouTuber? Like, getting this, does this mean I'm legit now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does this mean to you? Is my question to you guys. Do I have any J's? I got one pair of Jordans that I got like 15 years ago. And they're not as clean. But Jessica, Losi, I hope that helps you. Coming to Atlanta anytime soon? Not off the top of my head. I don't think I'm coming to Atlanta anytime soon, no. But I might be. You never know. I am going to Chicago in July, and I'm also going to Dallas in July. So if you're in Dallas, we should meet up too. What's the name of the podcast? It's called Fatherhood Chronicles. I really love this channel. Thank you so much, Christy. I love what you're doing. Thank you. How long does it take you to edit your videos? It depends. It depends on the type of video. Sometimes I go overboard and I edit for like, 8 hours or something like that. Sometimes it takes me 4. Some videos are super organic, straight to the point. When I used to do the subtitles in the videos, it used to take a lot longer than that. The Maisley and Belief collab was perfect. Fave Families Vloggers. Thank you. Yeah, Maisley, they're just really good people. They're just really good people. Joe and Elena are just awesome people. Elena really, really, really cares to help people. Her delivery is very intentional. You know what I'm saying? And Joe cares so much about people too. So I really love them. So thank you. I want to know what does this mean to you guys? Shout out from Baltimore. Yo, what up, Evan from Baltimore? When was the last time you were in Baltimore? I was in Baltimore when I did the TED Talk. I went home because it was in Mid-Atlantic, which is DC. And so I went home to visit some people in Baltimore. You've been legit to me. Your effort and time spent make you legit. Thank you. Have you ever wanted to quit? Of course. Just a while ago, actually it was the beginning of this week, Monday, I got really like super overwhelmed. I'm a small plate guy, you know what I'm saying? So normally like I like to have a few things on my plate, like 3 different things I'm doing. I'm working a job, I got this hobby, and then I got my family. But with YouTube, it's been so much, you know what I'm saying? It's been way more than I expected. It's been crazy. It's been one of those things where it's just like it's been hard for me to juggle and keep everything going. And so when I don't upload a video, sometimes I get depressed because I thrive off of productivity. Productivity makes me feel like alive. And I'm not like a workaholic or whatever, but when I accomplish something, I feel like, dang, man, I accomplished something. It makes me feel good. And so when I don't, like, I feel like, dang, like, I failed again. You know what I mean? And so I want to quit sometimes, but I understand what's possible and what God is kind of giving me, the ability to do. He's giving me the ability to rhyme. He's giving me the ability to tell stories and edit videos and encourage people. And so I just want to be a good steward of that. And so my plan is to be way more consistent. My plan is to be, way more connected, but there's so much going on in our lives. This is the one thing I will never do is neglect my family for this. You know what I'm saying? or you guys. Like I would never neglect my family or like even people in my community, make them feel not loved because I'm trying to stay on schedule. You know what I'm saying? So there's a fine line there, and I really want to be better at that. When are you coming to Chicago? When in July? I'm going to be there at the Legacy Conference, July 19th through the 21st, I believe. You totally deserve it. Thank you. Is there ever a good reason to fight someone physically? There's a good reason to defend yourself, defend your family. Um, I think you need to defend yourself, you know what I mean? But it's not always the best way to deal with things, you know. Let's see. I know you've shown your setup, how you edit, but it would be cool to see your editing setup and workspace, especially if it's the beginner's budget. Yeah, my garage is a mess right now. Uh the paper, you want to know what the paper looks like? It's just a letter from YouTube. And they're like, yo, screenshot that if you want to read it. I really love YouTube, man. I know people try to get like tripping on YouTube and the monetization and all that stuff, but like YouTube is the only company I've ever seen that cares about the people on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a YouTube Creators for Change ambassador, and so that means that they understand all the toxic things that are being put on their site, but they want to push forward people who are trying to bring positivity to the world and to the site. You know what I'm saying? And so the Creators for Change thing like really like helped me believe. And the fact that YouTube will call you up like around the time I hit 10,000 subs, they were like, yo, we just want to let you know what you can be doing better. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. So I love YouTube, man. Like I'm a company man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you have a speech to yourself when you feel down. By the way, do you live stream so we can make you happy? No, I don't find my happiness. I don't define my happiness, you know, by like connecting with people as much as I used to. Sometimes it helps. It makes me feel like I have more worth sometimes. But I pray a lot. I ask for prayer. I'm constantly in community and letting guys know, like, man, I need you to let me know if you are praying for me. You know what I'm saying? Because during that time you are praying for me, it's gonna help me. Um, but it's just no like mantra I say to myself. What about a freestyle to celebrate this moment? I'd have to go get music. I have to go, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that. Shoddy. My wife and I love your family. And is that hat from your Enjoy video? Yeah, this is a hat I wore in 2013 or 14 when I shot the Enjoy video. Yeah, 14. Yeah, it's the same hat. I want to get a uniform that I always wear the same thing. Frank sweater, like one of my own shirts, and the same clothes all the time. That's what I want to do. What do you do outside of YouTube? Everything, you know what I'm saying? I still do hip hop. I speak. I'm an author. Now, it's a book. I got one in here. I'm an author. I connect with a lot of people. I try to invest in the community. I lead a life group, men's Bible study. I'm a part of a church community. Um, Being a father is most of what I do. Being a husband is most of what I do. Casting vision to my family is most of that. Did you ever think the channel would come this far in terms of you inspiring thousands? Um, I didn't know it would have this deep of an effect on people. I think it's affecting people much deeper than I thought they would. Than I thought it would. I thought it would be more like a wide, very comical situation, but it's actually had a lot of depth, which has surprised me. I'm so sorry for missing your questions, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. Can you do a Q&A with the kids? That'd be nice. Did you ever think the channel? Oh, I already answered that question. I believe you should get your book into the hands of LeVar Burton. I do not know who that is. Oh, is that the dude from Reading Rainbow? I don't know who that is. Super happy for you, blah, 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 blah. Signifies that the YouTube community is finally noticing you and your family for the gold truth. Thank you. That's real things right there. Amber Mendez, I appreciate that. Okay, well, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Austin B, just go ahead to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to miss school or nothing like that. But I appreciate you for stopping by. All right. I'm really happy for you. Thank you. Your channel has taught me so much. What do you think about the N word? I mean, I mean, what I mean, it's just so hard to answer that question. I'm not gonna go there right now. I do want to go there, but yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of respect for you. Your music has done a lot for my life. You've shown me so much about being a man, and I really look up to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. And so most of you guys don't know I was an MC for most of my adult life, and being an MC, I rapped and I traveled around the country, and I wasn't a bad rapper. Like I didn't suck. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably at one point I was terrible, but by the grace of God, like my skills kept developing, and I kind of merged my MC career into becoming this. Uh, do you think the boys understand the concept of YouTube? Theo is now getting he's now starting to understand it because people think he's famous. So they'll walk up to him and say, "You're famous. I watch you on YouTube." You know what I'm saying? Like people we know too. And it's kind of awkward because like I don't think you should ever tell a child they're famous. I just think it's very like it's poison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you introduce them to that concept? But that's what people know, and they don't mean any offense by it, but that's just like their point of entrance and the way they want to try to like be friends with Theo. Theo really doesn't know what YouTube is, but he knows that I put videos on YouTube and I make money from that. I'm actually interested in when Theo becomes a grown up and he's or like a little bit older, 8, 9, he starts to really understand if he's gonna be like, "Hey man, I don't want to be on YouTube no more, cuz." And I'll be like, "All right, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap." New subscriber here. I found you through Maze Lee. I love your channel so far. Thanks, Imani. And I hope that you let me know when you don't like it. How do I find your music? Just look Belief up on Apple Music, Spotify, even on YouTube. It's everywhere. It's findable. Congrats, homie. Thank you so much, Anthony. Is this going to be uploaded after? Yes, go to sleep. You got to go to sleep. Who is your top 3 rappers? My top 3 rappers always circulate. But one guy that always stays in my top 3 is Black Thought. The reason is because when Black Thought speaks, he says words as if they were created for him to speak. Some rappers, they have good lyrics, but they don't have great delivery. Now, having great lyrics without great delivery is like having a package, right? You have a piece of mail, but instead of placing it on my doorstep, you kick it. You know what I'm saying? You don't deliver it correctly, so it gets broken on the way there. But the way Black Thought delivers his words is with care, and you understand everything he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Black Thought is one of my favorite. I always have like this 3 thing. Like, so I have an older rapper that's in the top, and then I have a newer rapper. And right now, I can't get over how dope Jackie Hill is. She's a friend, or I like to think she's a friend, probably more of an acquaintance, but she's so incredible. I just love her lyricism. She's amazing. So she's probably in my top 3 right now. In that 3rd spot, I don't know. Oh, Saba. I like Saba. He's just cold. Okay. Do you plan on making more Frank merch? Yes, that's definitely the plan. Are you ever gonna put night music on Spotify? New music, maybe? Maybe you should try to say new music. Yeah. Yes, I have to get someone in place, and I have to give them all the stems for all the songs I've written for Belief in Fatherhood, and have them uploaded to Spotify and Apple Music. Top 3 records: Saga. Saga's in the building, guys. Stop everything. Saga's in the building. That's a friend of mine. Hopefully, I see you on be in New York this week, bro. Maybe we can link. Do you think if the channel falls in the category of Christian channel? Do you watch on YouTube? Oh, who do you watch on YouTube? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where you would put this at. I don't shy away from God. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about God like he's a concept. I talk about God like he's a character in the show. God is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to just be like, oh, well, this is a Christian thing. I believe that if you're not Christian, if you're Muslim, whatever, like anybody can really get with family. And that's why I talk about family so much, is because we can disagree on many things. We can disagree on sexual orientation, politics, may speak a different language. We may have opposing views on whatever, but no one's going to disagree that family is the foundation for someone, and the father being in the home makes a great difference from when he's out of the home. So, and the reason why I keep touching my nose, because I got a mustache here that's going in my nose. It's irritating me. Sorry about that. I hope that gives you the concept. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, LeVar Burton, Reading Rainbow. You call him the dude from Star Trek. Reading Rainbow. Yes, Jackie, Black Thought. What's where the chocolate babies? They are at their grandmother's house right now. Yvette's aunt is in town, and they're going to visit her. I've seen your videos for 1 year now. Thank you, Christina Clark. How do you feel about Childish Gambino's "This Is America" video? I loved it. I like how much. I think it was really well done. I think it was a great video. It captured all my senses. Like I was always looking around for new things every single time. It was awesome. Can you all do a video on the transition from one child to more children? Yeah. And for me, like I see a lot of talking head videos, which is like one person sitting and talking in front of the camera. And I want to do more stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm like, man, it seems so boring. But I think I should just do it because it's so easy and it comes natural to me. But anyway, I'm just tuning in. Where are those beautiful babies? They're at their grandmother's house. Yvette's aunt is in town. Are you going to come out with an album? I already put out 2 albums in my career. Actually, I put out 2 albums solo, and then like a small short EP called Theo's Gift. It was my first solo record. And it was like all about the Cosby Show. So I don't even know if that's worth listening to, but and don't even try to ride me on that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then I did 2 records with the Dream Junkies, and I did like 5 records with the Break. So I've actually put out a lot of music over my time. What is your favorite Black Thought song? I like Star. That's probably my favorite song. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. Are you going to come out with another? Oh, you already asked me that. I answered that. Yes, I can do a Q&A with the kids. How is homeschooling going for Theo? Pretty good. We try to implement learning in every aspect of the day. You know what I'm saying? So if he's eating cereal in the morning, it's like, yo, count your cereals, or you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But Yvette's kind of like taking hold of that, and she's handling. So that's probably a better question for her. Now that she's home, I've been like really just trying to figure out the basics of like having my own business, which is very difficult. Hey, love the channel. Ever since I subscribed to your channel, I've been more positive perspective on my father, even though mine hasn't been a part of my life. God bless you. Thank you so much, Tiana. I actually wouldn't mind a couch conversation with you and Yvette. I appreciate that, Ashley. Is Theo still stealing? We check his pockets a lot. I think he's kind of learned his lesson, but you just never know. Those type of concepts like stealing, and you have to have these conversations more than once. You have to have him at a different age when he learns the concept of money and taking a penny. The problem is with Theo stealing is that we never told him when he was outside and he saw a rock and he picked up the rock and he took the rock. Like that wasn't stealing. But because he's never been like corrected in that area, he doesn't understand the fact that when you go to Levi's house, those are Levi's toys. He thinks everything's a part of the community. So when Levi comes over his house, he's like, you can have it. Can I have this? You know what I mean? Good question, though. Do you like any mainstream rappers? Yeah, I like a lot of mainstream rappers. I like, a lot of, I like Cole, I like Kendrick, I like Drake, I like 2 Chainz, I like a lot of rappers. I like Logic. I don't really dislike too many things. I can find appreciation in a lot. Even the new guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna be the dude that's like old and hating. You know what I mean? Do I like KOD? Yeah, I love KOD. I think KOD was brilliant. Good Religion was legendary. On the Road was on a new level. Yeah, Good Religion was a great record. If you want a starting point for me, you can that was like my last. That's how you knew I was done rapping. And on that song, on that album, Good Religion, we did the song called dang, I can't remember. Oh, Answer the Call. And I actually said peace to the dudes I was rapping with, Ruslan and John. John is my brother-in-law. Ruslan's one of my best friends. But I said peace to him. I was like, if we never get on a record again, I just want to say this. And after that, I was like, look, we're not doing this. We're not doing this anymore. Thank you for doing what you do. My 11 and 12-year-old watch every day. So glad to bring beautiful light to father's perfection and imperfections. Amen. I was happy when me and Maze Lee actually connect more than you guys think. We actually connect a lot. Hey man, I love plantain chips. Thank you, plantain chips. Those are my favorites. Any more real questions? I like to go super deep and answer some things. What's the play button about? I'm late. Yeah, so when you hit 100,000 subscribers, YouTube sends you like an award, and this is the official play button award. This is the newer version, and this is my award. So, yeah. When you joked about cutting the stitches out of his pockets, I laughed so hard it's funny, but in deeper thought, I do think he would learn from it. I think, yeah. Like you gotta have trusted. You gotta be trusted to have pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like what you really need pockets for anyway? You're 5. And I actually did cut pockets out his pants. I didn't cut him out all his pants, but I was like, man, these are your go over to homie's house pants, and he ain't got pockets. You're okay is comforting to me. Amen. Adina, congrats again. Do you ever plan on enrolling the kids in public school? So good question, Calvin. Yes. I would like to release my children into the public school system or wherever they want to go. I don't know if that's a good starting place for a child. I think that children should have a foundation and be released, and they should be effective in that that environment. They shouldn't be like overly affected. You know what I'm saying? They should go with the foundation and be implemented into the system. Good question. What was the response been to you? How was the response been to your book? It's been really good. I just put out the audio version recently. Oh, am I going to write more? Yes. But I have to get a better situation. I have to promote my book more. There's a lot I'm learning about writing a book in that process. So, will there be any collaborations with you and Evelyn from the internet's Juicy or Elise? I hope so. Me and Juicy have been talking about it. Evelyn and I tried to do a collab. It just didn't go that well, so we never put it out. And Juicy is amazing. I just love her. I love all those women. They're all amazing and strong and powerful, and they all inspire me. So please check out Evelyn from the internet's Juicy and Elise. Please. Protect your life, protect your podcast. How many languages do you speak? 1. Other than speaking, is there anything else you really like to do? Yes, I have a lot of plans. And I really can't say them all right now because some of them are so far-fetched. Like, saw you at Flood Conference. What up, Gabe? Thanks for coming through. I'm a 14-year-old kid. I love to watch your videos. I love how you give boundaries to your kids' behavior growing up. I didn't really have freedom at all. My dad overdid everything. I hope you will grow to appreciate that one day. And I'm sorry that you feel very confined right now, sir, ma'am. I don't know. Can you and Yvette do a video on homeschooling tips? I don't think that would be appropriate right now. I think we have to get better at that. I think Yvette would say that, but I'll try to convince her to do that. I love all your videos. Thank you. Shout out, Gabe. How do you do it? I grew up with no father, and just to see you do what you do inspires me to be in my kid's life. When the time is right, I just watch it. Yeah, being a dad is very difficult. Everything's on the fly. Everything's on the fly. What up, David? Everything's on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So you're learning and you're having to make decisions right at that moment. And so being a parent is hard. I have a lot more grace with my parents. But at the same time, I know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I have a lot more grace for my parents, but I also know like how hard it is. But I'm also only a parent to my oldest kid is 5. You know what I'm saying? And so they need me now, but they're gonna need me even more in the future. So I hope I stay consistent as a father. Are you coming back to Flood 2019? I just want to go to a 10 next year. Flood conference is dope. If you're in the North Carolina area, you need to go to the Flood conference. That was amazing. I got so inspired. Thank you so much, Jay Williams. Oh, not you. An 11-year-old doing commentary. Thank you. How do you know when you're ready to get married? Great question. I don't know if you're ever ready. I don't know if you're ever ready to sacrifice your life for someone. I don't know if you're ever ready to, like, you don't really understand what it means. But that's when you are ready. Like, I chose Yvette because I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life serving her, not getting stuff from her, but serving her. You know what I'm saying? And so when you can honestly say, like, I want to serve this woman or this man for the rest of my life, uh, then I think you're ready, because that's all marriage is. It's like service. Another question: is your birth name Belief? No, my birth name is Glenn. Glenn, one N, Glenn, Glen. I. How did you know Yvette was the one? It wasn't like I knew. It was like that's who I chose. Truth is, I chose a lot of people. They didn't choose me. Uh, you know, Yvette. I don't know, man. She's just such like an amazing person. It's so hard to explain. It's just really hard to explain. She's just her own piece. You know what I mean? And she's got so much good in her. It like was obvious. You know what I mean? That I was willing to do whatever I had to do to like love her until I die. You know what I mean? What books are you currently reading? I don't read books. I audio book a lot. Um, the book I'm audio booking right now is book I'm listening to right now is dang, I forget the name of it. How to Win Friends and Influence People or something like that. Could you rap for us? Not right now. I'm not gonna rap right now. I'm just gonna bust out bars right now. I can freestyle, but it's not. I'm not the greatest freestyler in the world. I'm not gonna front. Do you have any ideas for potential? Do you have any idea of potential future careers for your kids? Whatever they want to do. I just want to give them the tools to do everything. To do anything they want. So if they're into cooking, then they're gonna be in the kitchen. If they're like whatever, if they're curious, I just want to give them an opportunity to learn. How do you come up with the boys' names? Theophilus means lover of God, a friend of God. Uriah means flame of God or light of God. And Ananiah means God's promise. Theo's name was found out in the Bible study. This guy named Gabi, he's a producer. His wife, Brianna, who's a friend of ours, gave us Uriah's name at Maggie and Drew's wedding, which are also a friend of ours. And Anaya, you guys actually gave us that name several times because we made a video about it. Where did Yvette and I meet? Point Loma Nazarene University. I was DJing there and doing poetry. And she was a part of the BSU. And that's where we met. But we didn't end up dating for like 2 years later. What's up with Sarah George? Did y'all keep in contact? I still follow her on Instagram, and she follows me. And we kind of, that was never my connect. That was a friend of mine. Sarah George is an amazing singer. At the end of my song, Heartbreak, on my record, she sings. She's incredible. Just incredible voice. And so I love her voice, and I'd love to work with her again. I just want it to be worth it for her. I want to pay her like what I feel like she deserves. Yvette is actually from Oceanside, but her family is from Columbus. I think Columbus, South Carolina. No, I'm Trinidadian. My dad's from Trinidad. My mom's from Baltimore. Yvette is not. She's not from the islands or anything. She's from America. Serving her. Now that is respectful, beautiful, and wonderful words from a true protective warrior. Yeah, and that's interesting. So, Princess Shireen, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I wasn't always this guy. You know what I'm saying? I was a very like horrible version of myself. Um, I wasn't always the father or the husband I am. It was my relationship with Yvette that helped me become, grew me up into this. A lot of people, and this is not saying like we're goals, but like people are talking like, man, I want a relationship like this. And it's not so much the relationship. You have to see the potential and the person that you're kind of vetting. You know what I mean? And so I know that Yvette wasn't who she is now then. You know what I mean? She's grown crazy amount. And so I believe that things would get better for us when it was rough. Uh, and that I would love her to the point where she would be, who she is now and become better and better, but I don't feel like if I would have went in thinking that's who I want to be with for the rest of my life because she's good enough now, she would then evolve and change into a mother. She would then evolve and change into, a stay-at-home mom and a person who serves in her community and all these different things. So it's not like I was always like this. Like she trained me well. I trained her well into becoming like better for each other. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. When you think about that. Do I have any other albums? Yes. Good Religion, Dream Junkies, Red Pills, Black Sugar, Theo's Gift. W videos are awesome. I've been subscribed for 5 months and I enjoyed every video. Could you say my name? X Ninja YouTube, YT. Have you ever had a YouTube strike? I've had a video taken down from YouTube. Truth, yeah, I've had a video taken down. One of my favorite videos, it got taken down. I don't know why, but it did. Did you ever look at the changing pad that keeps babies' hands clean? I've seen that, man. The one that kind of comes up right here. Yeah, I've seen that. Somebody was like, "Yo, you should get this," and I was like, "I should," but at that time, like now, Anaya doesn't really do that as much anymore, and I'm just faster. Baltimore ain't looking too hot right now. This place is killing me. Yeah. If you've never been out of Baltimore, I think you should leave. I think it's mandatory. I think you should go somewhere ASAP. And maybe come back. But I think you should go for sure. Would you do more song with John Gibbs? John is my brother, right? So a while ago, he's my brother-in-law. So that's Yvette's real brother, right? So he don't need no more rappers around him. He got a lot of people who are musicians, but he does need another brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm committed to being his brother, and that's basically that. Keep working out, man. Thanks. I am, and I will. What has kept you grounded in your walk with Christ? Um, I think community. I think a lot of people. I have a huge group of people who always hold me down and keep me like focused and help me with the time when the times like I'm not feeling it and stuff like that. Uh, yeah, people. Who's my biggest inspiration? I have a lot of different inspirations. It just depends on for what thing. You may have answered this, but how long did it take you to get 100K? I didn't answer that. I started YouTube October 19th, 2015. So I think it took a year and 6 months. 2 years and 6 months. I'm sorry. 8 months. 2 years and 8 months. Can I get one of those puppet shirts? You can buy one in a little bit, cuz when we get everything figured out. um, Laurel. I heard Laurel. First, I heard Yanni, and then it switched into Laurel. 1 to 10. The Flood Conference was a good 9 for me. I don't really think I should have been on the bill, but it was 9 for me. Yeah, they're trying to get us back to Toronto in the fall or something. You have any merchandise for sale? Only have the books right now and the CDs. All the shirts and all the hats are sold out. Been watching you since the first episode. The growth has been incredible. Thank you so much. That's love, Jesse. Love you, bro. Thanks for saying my name. Word. Word. Jay Moore, who helps you come up with the ideas for your videos? Me. Nobody. I remember when you said you wouldn't release the first vlog until you got 500 subs. That's petty. Yeah. Cry every time I watch the birth of your daughter. Every time. Your words are so beautiful. Thank you. Is this the new design for the play button? Yeah, this is the new design right here. It's a mirror. And it doesn't, it's not silver. It's definitely metal, but the color is silver. Yeah, I know silver is a metal, but it's not like silver. But it does have like little hangy in the back. And I'm going to put this on my pallet wall in the garage. So what kind of merchandise you want for the Chocolate Babies? I don't know what we're going to do with the Chocolate Babies brand, but we need to do something. Would you ever leave Cali? To visit. I mean, Cali is like, I love it here. You know, I don't want to move ever. I'm from Baltimore. I'm not moving. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is oxtails. Oxtail. My grandmother makes it. She taught me how to make it. It's my favorite food ever. And gumbo. I like gumbo a lot. As a parent, do you ever think about the past times when you didn't have the role, responsibility, when you could play, dwell in other things? Oh, other side of the coin, not being a parent, kind of. Yeah, I do think about that, Benjamin. Thanks for asking. I think about that. My wife, I miss my wife. I don't get to spend as much time with her as I used to. I took for granted all the time that we had together. Now I miss her a lot. I think about that a lot. All right. How do I balance businesses and family? Family takes priority, and that's probably because I'm such like uh, I'm a family dude. I'm oriented. Like someone called me, and this was an insult, but they were like, "Oh, he's a beta male," you know, and they were like trying to disrespect me. But then I looked up what a beta male was because I didn't know, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm pretty much a beta male." You know what I'm saying? Like raised by a woman, I have a different perspective of what manhood looks like. You know what I mean? I think I am anyway. And so family comes way higher on the spectrum of importance than anything else. Uh, Business, I would like to be selfish and put business first, but that's just not what I know. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I know to be true. My son comes in, my daughter comes in, I stop, I think about them, you know, all that. I'm still mad at you for not trusting people with Androids. Yeah, just because I don't trust you don't mean I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trust a lot of people. You know, which one of your kids is most behaved? None of them. They're all misbehaving in like their own way. Like for a baby, Anaya's, you know, she's learning how to listen, but she's not like behaving. Uriah just don't give a hell. Like he don't care about nothing. Nobody thinks he wants to do what he want to do. And Theo's always testing the boundaries. Today, Anaya licked his foot, and he just sat there and let her lick his foot. And Yvette was so pissed. And I heard it all going down. I sent you mail. Did you get it? I don't. I don't know, Julia. I think I did get it, Julia. And I wanted to write you a letter back because it was very heartfelt, and I just could not like. I couldn't just respond via a video or read it like you wanted me to. But I felt like it was so much said in your letter, Julia, that I was like kind of stuck. And I read it to my wife, and she was stuck too. We were just both like, how do we respond to this? But Julia, I do appreciate you, and I need to write you back. Sorry. Um, I love how you explain the order of the bays. We have 3 also. Accurate. I changed my address. Okay, well, I'm gonna need your new address. Can people change forever? Yes. Going into high school, any advice? Uh I had a horrible career in high school, man. Um in high school, you just care so much about what everyone thinks. You know what I'm saying? In middle school, it's the same thing. Like you just care so much about other people. You care so much about what's going on here and there. Gossip is popping, all that. Just stay focused. Like use high school for what it's for. Try to find extracurricular activities going to add value to your personhood. Like don't sell yourself short by being lazy through these 4 years of your life. Uh, that I don't know if that was good advice. Do you produce some of your beats? Very rarely. Not anything on the vlog. I haven't produced my own, but like some of the stuff on my album that has been on the blog, yes. The blog, yes. Um, hello, How? Shouting you out. The kids are at the grandmother's house. My wife's mom, her aunt's in town, so they're saying hi. Hey, Dina, what's your favorite part of being married? Is that your question? Um, that is a nice plaque. What up, Ian? Can I borrow it? Ian, we should do a swap. Should we swap, swap, swap? You come live over here for a week, and we just live at your house for a week. And all your kids, all 6 of them, can sleep on these bunk beds, and we could stay in the cold where you live at because we need to get away. That's 100. Vanessa, beat her for life. She's our friend. She's always sending us stuff, and she's actually helped me figure out that we're going to be meeting at Bryant Park in New York City this Wednesday at 5:30. 5:30 at Bryant Park in New York City, Manhattan. If you're there, come through and hang out with us. Meet up. I can send my new address via Facebook group. Great. I don't know if you bring your children to church often. How do you feel your wife and the church will do leading them to Christ's salvation? How do you feel your wife and the church will? I don't understand that question. You are not a beta male. You are still an alpha. Both you and Yvette are a power alpha couple. Children and wife should always be on top of the pyramid for career and continue. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get insults. I don't get insults or sarcasm. Like, I don't have time for that, right? So if someone's insulting me, sometimes I don't get it. You know what I mean? If someone's like being sarcastic, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. Like, because I'm trusting you with my time in my ears, I expect you not to waste my time. And then when you do, I feel like, oh, you're joking. Like, Jeremiah, what up, man? I need more beats, bro. I hope your situation is getting better. Um, but I appreciate that, Shireen. I appreciate that, Princess Shireen. That new play button looks a lot better than the old version. I'm sorry. I guess we could trade and scratch out my name and then put your name here because I just wanted one. You know what I'm saying? I actually like the vintage style. At least I think I do anyway. You know, someone's calling me on superphone right now. Somebody's calling me. Uh, Adina, I'd love to see you again, Adina. That'd be awesome if you come to me up. If you can make it. If not, I'm gonna be in New York for a couple days afterwards. So if we maybe do a part 2 of the meetup if some of y'all can't make it. Oh, someone's calling me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out soon. When did you start making music? I started making music when I was 20. Yeah, 2005. In November 2005, I wrote my first rhyme. I'm also a producer. Would love to send you some beats your way in case you want to use them. Okay, sure. Send me the most lit joints. Um, the chocolate babies are at the grandmother's house. When are you coming back to the Bay? I don't know. I don't know when I'm coming back to the Bay. Did you come to the meetup though, Crystal? You don't look familiar to me. Cuz any plans for a new album? No, I have no plans for a new album. I'm 33, actually. Uh, I just turned 33. My birthday was on May 8th. Drop music on, okay, I'll drop some music on iTunes for sure. Coming to Texas. I'm coming to Texas in July. I'm coming to Dallas in July. Wait a minute. Oh no, I missed that one. Okay, you missed the one in the Bay. See, that's your fault. You could have met the Chocolate Babies and all that. But I have no plans to put out a new album for sure. Gabe, I will pray for you, I promise. What does cuz mean? It means cuz. What you mean? I had to work. Oh, okay. I understand that. Word. Any more like pressing questions? You guys want to know anything? Anybody coming to Boston? Anyone going to be at the Elevation Conference in Boston? I'll be there next weekend. Can we get a Chocolate Babies dance montage soon? Starring Anaya. All right. She likes the song Icon a lot. So I'll have to go ahead and throw that together for you for sure. Maybe when I get back in town. Come to Chicago. Coming to Chicago July 19th through the 21st. It'll just be me though. Coming back to North Carolina. I'm not. I don't know when. Nothing's on the books right now for North Carolina. What happens if my kid don't turn to God? I just love them either way. You know what I'm saying? I love my children, man. You know, God loved me before I turned to Him too. You know what I mean? Oh. All right. So, why isn't the fam in the living for the YouTube play button? What? Why wasn't the fam in the live? Oh, for the they're not here. They're at grandma's house. We have family in town. When will you put more Protect Your Life shirts? I don't know. I'm not really crazy about the design of the Protect Your Life design anymore. I think I want something a little bit more better. And so I don't know. I think I want to like phase out that one, and then that's it. When it's Frank dropping a mixtape, definitely before I put out an album. That's for sure. You know, getting the Chocolate Babies, Julia, getting the Chocolate Babies on a piece of hair in my mouth or something. Getting the Chocolate Babies on a record is really difficult. Like it's hard because they have OCD and they want to touch the mic. It's really hard, and I don't want to like get angry or impatient, but one of these days, yeah, I'll be in NYC, New York City, Manhattan, Bryant Park, 5:30 on Wednesday. I'll be there for about 2 hours. We can hang out, do a Q&A, take some pictures, kick it, just kick it. If you had one thing to change in your life, what would you do? One thing to change in my life. Um, hmm. I'd like, I'd still have hair. I used to have dreads, long dreads, beautiful hair. It's all gone. That's actually really sad now. I'm actually depressed now. Yes, Boston, come through. I'm gonna be in Boston next weekend. Let Theo play karate, man. Yeah, he loves karate. Anybody else? Cool. Well, I do want to say I appreciate y'all, and I do want to say that we did it, and it just gets no better than this. You know what I'm saying? This is us. I don't watch that show, but this is us. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for continually watching. Even though y'all don't watch consistently, because I know y'all probably like to binge watch, you know, I do really appreciate you consistently being a part of our internet tribe, uh, consistently uh, being involved, and caring and asking about the kids and asking about our lives and um, loving on us from afar. You guys supported us when our car got stolen. You're actually sending me to New York. Most of you guys donated. My wife asked for you guys to help me get there, and you donated to our cause. And so you guys are making this trip possible. And so I'm very proud to be a part of your community as well and a representative of, fatherhood in this way. And that, we can kind of co-labor in this. I'm so honored that you pay me attention. That's crazy. And so I have so much to give to you guys. I just want to make sure I'm giving it in the best way possible and in a healthy way for myself. And so I won't ever sacrifice my family for that. Um, and I hope you guys know that. And I hope you guys trust me with your attention and trust me with your time. Uh, and, myself, LaGuardia, Maisley, Slice and Rice, Elise, Evelyn from the internets, Julesy, like all my friends, all care. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not just us right here, like trying to flex and like accomplishing these things. Like we all care about our communities and the people that pay us attention. So I hope you guys know that. So shout out to all the homies. I really do appreciate all you guys, man. I feel like I'm about to tear up right now, but yeah, I really do, So yeah, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Most of you guys gonna be in New York. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. People who are in Boston, come to the Elevation Conference. Please follow me on Instagram, Belief Mel, at Belief Mel. Follow me on Instagram. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna be heavily posting on Instagram this week because I want you guys to be involved. Shut up. I know that's Elena. Show us what crying looks like, Glenn. I know that's Elena. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna be heavily posting and Instagram and stories and all that stuff all this week because I'll be in New York, and so will Yvette because I'll be gone, and she gets real petty when I'm gone. So yeah, yeah, address. All right, y'all. Protect your life. Keep your network popping. Peace.